Hi everyone, it's Karen and I'm here today to unbox the journal that I'm planning on using for 2022. And this is from Sugar Inks. I think I'm pronouncing that right. I hope I am. And this is the A5 Take a Note Planner. Now I've been watching Color Coded Chaos on YouTube, and she's been using this journal and I just love the look of it. So I'm thinking that will be I'm hoping it'll be my preferred journal for the year. We shall see. I haven't been able to settle into something that is the absolute perfect journal, but I don't know if many of us have. So let's try to get into this. Well taped up. So this is the Take a Note 2020 regular planner. So again, it was a pre-order. I can show some of this part. Pre-order was $35 plus shipping. And then a little thank you note with it. That's cute. Alrighty, so let's get into here. Let me put my knife away so I don't cut myself. So I'm used to a B6, so the A5 is going to seem humongous. Excuse the traffic noises outside. Little thank you card. A schedule planner 2022. You're probably getting a glare on the plastic. So as I said, I'm used to using a B6, so that's a pretty box. I like that. Okay. Freedom, take a note. Most important kind of freedom is to be what you really are. 2022. The 2022 small calendar on the back. So it's a nice size bookmark. Let's I'm going to pop that aside for now. So we get the journal itself plus a little plastic cover for it. Little pen loop on it. Lots of glare happening here. And then the journal itself. So here's the cover. It's kind of almost like a charcoal gray, black, almost like a flannel look to it. And again with the stitched spine, which allows it to lay completely flat. Now let's get into it. Put my knife away too soon. I love the feel of it. does have like a almost like a slightly textured feel to it. I like that. The back is completely clear. I wonder if the boxes in other years, if the box is a close match to the journal. I wonder. So there's a little tab markers, or the markers, I should say, for the months. So let's take a look. Yeah, I'm in frame. So again, completely blank on the middle here. And then we have that one wonky page. So again, the Take a Note 2022 regular. So we have the last part of 2021, all of 2022 for the calendar, and then the first 4 months of 2023. And then we have what I've seen other people use as a bit of a habit tracker, where they just mark down a couple things and then mark down for 2 things for each day of the week or each day of each month. So I'll decide over time what I want to use that for. And it has a light kind of a reddish brown color and a bluish gray color, alternating for the colors on the months. And then we start with December for 2021 for the full page calendar. I've heard people mumbling that they think the boxes are quite small. There's a large space along here that allows for adding different notes. There's a space here for some decorative things if you want. A little bit of space, but it does allow for the full 5 weeks if we have a month with a full 5 weeks in it. So we don't have to have any of the days that are going to be split from one month to another month. So we do have the full page calendar for December for 2021. And then we have for each of the days, or each of the months for the rest of the year. It's a Monday start. For me, I'm used to a Sunday start on a monthly calendar and a Monday start for the week. I'm kind of odd that way. A week and daily, I like the week to start on Monday, but I'm used to seeing a full spread calendar with Sunday at the beginning. I switch back and forth. It's odd. But the weekdays, Monday to Friday, are indicated in gray. And Saturday, Sunday are in this brownish red color. And there's a relatively faint grid. Not sure if you can, yeah, you can see that quite well. And you can see a little bit with the difference in the color from the gray to the red. And it has the 3 days on one week, or one page, and 4 on the other. So we have continuing on for monthly spreads. And I like these for forward planning. So if I have a meeting, like for right now in my journal, I have a lot of sticky notes indicating dates for January. And I will have that once January rolls around. I will have things that come up that I need to keep track of an event coming up anytime into the future. And I like to be able to pencil those in or add a sticky note onto these pages so that I can keep track of things that are coming up in the future. So again, continuing on with all the monthly pages. So we go up to December 2022. And then they also have the first 3 months of 2023. So again, I like that for when I'm getting towards the end of the year, because I do like to know and have things that are indicated for things coming up in January, February, and to some extent March into the upcoming year. Then it moves straight into our weekly spreads. I like this. This is a goodly amount of space. I do like that. It's a vertical layout, and it does start, this one is starting out the first week because several days of December and the first couple days of January are they fit into 1 week together. So it gives us the 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, and 31st of December. Then we start into the beginning of January. So it's set up so that on the first half of the week, we have a little weekly plan. And then we have a full column each day for the rest of the week. One of the things I really like about this is that Saturday and Sunday gets a whole day. That always drives me a little bit bonkers with other planners that divide up Saturday and Sunday. I find that Saturday and Sunday are busy days in our house. I always have a lot of things going on, especially on Sunday because my husband is a pastor, so we have all kinds of different events and things that need to be scheduled out and planned out and done on Sundays. So I like having the full day for Sunday and not having Saturday and Sunday divided across one day. So each week you will see that the first half of the week you get the little weekly planner portion, and then you get Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then you go into the next week, the weekly, and then the 7 days are spread across 2 pages. I love the idea of bullet journaling, but I find that I need to keep track of things that are coming up in the near future and in the upcoming week. So I need to know, for example, for this past week, when I set things up on Sunday afternoon, I had things lined up. I knew I had a couple meetings on Thursday. I knew I had plans on Wednesday, and I wanted to keep track of these different times so that I didn't forget anything. So I like being able to go through and plan out my days ahead. The other thing you will note is that there's a faint mark or shadowing across the lunch hour from noon till 1 each day. It's not obtrusive, which is I like. The calendar starts, or the day starts at 6 a.m., but there is space if you're an extra early riser, and it continues through until midnight, and then 1, 2, and 3 in the morning. So a lot of these times I shall be snoring in the first part of there. But it does allow you for setting things up in an hourly manner, which I typically don't do. I typically don't do time blocking, although I might experiment with that in the upcoming year. Who knows? But it also has the moon phases beside the date, which is nice. And it does have these little marks so that you can see like February, March, and so on. I have bought, because I will find that these will be, it'll be hard to pinpoint exactly the month. So what I've seen other people using, either in here or in the different Hobonichis, is they've bought these little tags, little plastic fold-over markers, so that we'll have the little bit of color peeking out, and it'll be nice and easy to get to each of my months. So these I picked up on Jet Pens and ordered them a little while back. They arrived last month sometime, but I have those ready to just mark down the beginning of each of the months, so I can just flip to that quick and easy. So the calendar just continues going through See how nice and flat it lays no matter where you go. So we're June, the second half of the first week in June. Then it continues. So it just flows from one month to the next month. So here we are in May, the second half of the week, so we have the 29th. And then we're into split between May and June. And again, the weekly notes, then the 30th and 31st of May, and then Wednesday, the 1st of June. So you don't have monthly calendar layouts that you have to plan out and either add in or draw in or attach extra pages in. It's all right here. So it just continues all the way through into November, no, into December. And we come to the end, so we're in the last week of December 2022. So the 26th, 27th, and 28th of December. 29th, 30th, 31st, and then we're into New Year's Day, so January the 1st, 2023. And then we have a small number of blank grid pages at the very end. And then your identification information here. So that's it. I'm so excited to get this started. I have been using a B6 for the last year or two, off and on. I seem to get started with it and then I slack off for a while. What I find with the bullet journaling in a Leuchtturm, which I did initially in the A5 size, and then I switched to the B6, is that I often don't get all my pages done. So when it comes to the first of a month, it'll often be the second, the third, the fourth of the month, and I don't have the introductory pages done yet, or the spreads mapped out and laid out. I find that that's someplace that really bogs me down. I just don't get that done. And I don't find the time to do it, and then I just kind of fall off working on that. So what I'm hoping with this is that everything is set out for me. I don't have to draw up my months. I can put a fancy little right march on here. I can use little decorations around here with washi tape or stickers. I haven't 100% decided what I'm going to use the full calendar pages for. If I will use them for future planning, or if I will use them for memory keeping and maybe do little stickers or something on there, or different events. I haven't decided yet, because I can also go, so if I have something, so suppose my mom's birthday is on the 11th of March. So instead I can just go to here and I can just add it in. I can either put a sticky note and note down on here that it's mom's birthday, or pencil it in. Or if I have, like, I know that graduation at school is going to be somewhere in the first part of May. I will check the calendar, so once we get started in January and the new semester starts up, I will know when graduation is going to be. My guess right now is it's probably going to be the 14th. Either the 14th of May or the 7th of May. Probably the 7th of May. So I'll be able to pencil things in for that I know that's a date coming in. So whether I'll use these calendar pages or if I will just pencil things into the future here, because it's all done for me ahead of time. I think this one is going to work really well. And what I've seen, what I really liked about Color Coded Chaos, her spreads, was she had her to-do lists and everything that had to get done, appointments and things like that were all mapped out. And then when all that was done, she put a piece of washi tape to do a break between what she had to do for the day, and then she did a bit of journaling about the day on the bottom part of the page. And I like having a combination of that. I'm doing that now in my V6 I am marking down all my things that I have to do during the day. Okay, I have a meeting for advising with this student at 3 o'clock. I have a webinar to attend at from 1:30 to 2:30. But then in my Stalogy, what I'll do is at the end, once I've finished all my to-do things, I'll just jot down some notes. Like, we went out here for lunch, or this is what I felt was good about the day. I'll put down little notes on things I have for gratitude. I like to do a bit of journaling and diary kind of thing on the bottom half of my pages in my Stalogy. And then the top portion is just my tasks and to-dos. So I am so excited to get started with this. I can't wait to get started with this, but I do have to wait until very end of December. So the 27th. So I got almost a week of December where I can start working in here. But I am thinking I am going to have something that will flag my months. The other thing I did pick up at Jet Pens when I ordered the little tabs is I also ordered these little index clips. So I might use those at the top of the current monthly page if I am going to be flipping back and forth from here to here. I might have to have a flag for where I can easily turn to my current page that I'm working on and the monthly page. We'll work out all the little wrinkles and details. But in a nutshell, there it is. My 2022 regular A5 Take a Note journal. And this will be the journal that I'm going to start out doing and using for 2022. There's no space for doing extra things like tucking in pieces of vellum and acetate. I will most likely be decorating it. I'll be popping stickers here and there and all over the place because I do love my stickers and washi tape. But using vellum and acetate and decorative things like that, I don't think I will be doing any of that in here, but we shall see. So there we have it, my Take a Note 2022 journal. I'm so excited to get started in it, and I look forward to showing you what I'm doing with it in the upcoming year. I do plan on filming a few flip throughs and plan with me type of videos in here once we get into January, and I'm looking forward to that. Alrighty, thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I will see you again soon. Bye now.